The Solovetsky Islands, or Solovki, are an archipelago located in the Onega Bay of the White Sea, Russia. The islands are served by the Solovki Airport.As an administrative division. The islands are incorporated as Solovetsky District of Arkhangelsk Oblast, Russia. Within the framework of municipal divisions, they are incorporated as Solovetskoye Rural Settlement within Primorsky Municipal District. The administrative center of both divisions is the settlement of Solovetsky, located on Bolshoi Solovetsky Island. Almost all of the population of the islands lives in Solovetsky. As of the 2010 census, the population of the district was 861 inhabitants. Geography. The archipelago has a total area of 347 square kilometers and consists of 6 islands: Bolshoi Solovetsky Island, 246 square kilometers, and Zursky Island, 47 square kilometers. Bolshaya Muxalma, 17 square kilometers. Malaya Muxalma, 0.57 square kilometers. Bolshoi Zayatsky, 1.25 square kilometers. Malay Zayatsky, 1.02 square kilometers. The islands separate the Onega Bay from the main volume of the White Sea. The closest mainland is the Onega Peninsula. The shores of the islands are very indented. They are formed of granites and gneiss. The relief of the islands is hilly. Most of the Solovetsky Islands are covered with Scots pine and Norway spruce forests which are partially swampy. There are numerous lakes, which were joined by monks so as to form a network of canals. One interesting feature of these islands is stone labyrinths and other stone settings, especially the stone labyrinths of Bolshoi Zayatsky Island. Such labyrinths were typical for northern Europe, but most have perished, and now Solovetsky Islands have some of the best remaining examples. Monastery. Historically, the islands have been the setting of the famous Russian Orthodox Solovetsky monastery complex. It was founded in the second quarter of the 15th century by 2 monks from the Kirilo-Belozersky monastery. By the end of the 16th century, the abbey had emerged as one of the wealthiest landowners and most influential religious centers in Russia. The existing stronghold and its major churches were erected in stone during the early reign of Ivan the Terrible at the behest of Saint Philip of Moscow. At the onset of the schism of the Russian Church, the monks staunchly stuck to the faith of the Fathers and expelled the Tsar's representatives from the Solovki, precipitating the 8-year-long siege of the islands by the forces of Tsar Alexis. Throughout the imperial period of Russian history, the monastery was renowned as a strong fortress which repelled foreign attacks during the Livonian War, time of troubles, the Crimean War, and the Russian Civil War. In 1974, the Solovetsky Islands were designated a historical and architectural museum and a natural reserve of the Soviet Union. In 1992, they were inscribed on the World Heritage List as an outstanding example of a monastic settlement in the inhospitable environment of northern Europe, which admirably illustrates the faith, tenacity, and enterprise of later medieval religious communities. Today, the Solovki are seen as one of the major tourist magnets in the orbit of the Russian North. Labor camp. After the October Revolution, the islands attained notoriety as the site of the first Soviet prison camp. The camp was inaugurated in 1921, while Vladimir Lenin was still at the helm of Soviet Russia. It was closed in 1939, on the eve of the World War II. By the beginning of the war, there was a naval cadet training camp for the Soviet Northern Fleet. Transportation. There is regular air service to Arkhangelsk, as well as regular passenger sea connections to Arkhangelsk, Chem, and Belomorsk.